Namjua.
What kind of a person is she?
Walini-accept, so pia mimi nawapenda tunavyoongea.
Okay.
The reason we're here today ni kuna shida Kevin bado hajazikwa. Hata Erica bado hajazikwa. Now the issue is the side of the baby mama who was not in the picture when I knew Kevin. Sasa wamekuja wameclaim yeye ndo bibi ya Kevin na wamechukua permits, mwili yake, kila kitu wao ndo wana follow up. So wanapanga kuzika Kevin Lang'ata. Which is weird, juu mama ya Kevin amezikwa huko. Na Kevin ameishi tu akiongelea mama yake every single time alikuwa anaongelea my mom. So the best thing sisi tunaweza mfanyia ni kumzika kando ya mama yake. Which has become an issue with the side of the baby mama.
What do they want?
They want, okay, their excuse is wanasema ati Kevin akizikwa huko ni mbali, ati watu wakitaka kumuona ni distance, ati Lang'ata ndo watu wengi wametoka Nairobi. But in my point of view wanataka death certificate because they want to inherit Kevin's vitu zenye aliachwa na mama yake.
Hizi ni vitu gani tunaongelelea?
The house, he had a couple of houses, shamba za huko Thika. I met Kevin in...
Hello and welcome to my channel. So about 2 months ago, a story about the demise of a young guy called Kelvin sparked a lot of interest because his girlfriend, whom you've just seen in the intro called Muffin, was making posts about Kevin's burial and the inheritance of the property he left behind. So people wondered why she was so invested, yet she's just a mere girlfriend. So this is what people had to say after the matter was made public. So Muffin, I think in her Instagram stories, wrote all these court dramas with a baby mama who was never in the picture is draining. Let's just lay Kevin and Erica to rest in peace. I need time to mourn. Humans are so weird. Then she also did a short video on her TikTok explaining how the accident happened. Then a message from a WhatsApp group was posted on social media, and the hashtag was Justice for Kevin and Kevin Moniki Wangui. So the message read, I would like to address the unfortunate accident that resulted in the tragic loss of 3 lives, including the well-known Instagram model, Shan Juanita. While Shan has been laid to rest amidst the profound sorrow of her family, the situation regarding Kevin and his daughter remains unresolved. They have yet to be given a proper farewell. There have been significant legal disputes surrounding this matter, primarily involving the baby mama, Patricia, who claims to have been married to Kevin. I must firmly assert that this assertion is false, as Kevin was in a relationship with the Instagram model Muffin Mungai until his very last day. Regrettably, the mother of Patricia, Catherine, seems to be actively encouraging these falsehoods, likely with an eye on inheriting Kevin's assets. They are insisting on burying him in Lang'ata, contrary to the wishes of Kevin's family and grandmother, who want him to rest beside his mother in Moranga. So on that post, people had a lot to say. There are comments that okay, there's somebody say Kevin didn't have a wife. He had a baby mama and girlfriend. Baby mama and girlfriends, go back to your father's house. Kevin's property should go back to his relatives. And then another one said, nobody cares about these unknown girlfriends. You can all cry if you want. 20-something-year-old talking about properties, yet did nothing apart from acting as a nanny. The baby mama is known by the family, so she can talk. So this one is a one who thinks the baby mama has a right to say where Kevin should be buried. Another one said, these girls in their early 20s, mtu anaishi kama nanny. So she's referring to Muffin because Muffin was babysitting Erica. in the and you've been made a nanny under the pretext of girlfriend, then you live with your ex-girlfriend's mother and your boyfriend in the same house. What kind of living arrangement is that? So another one said, that one is bashing people who are called Trisha. That's not fair. Another one said, clout chasing with someone's death is crazy. Just let them rest in peace. So this is a person condemning Muffin, thinking that she's just after clout. Another one is saying, oh, this lady is merely a girlfriend and she's talking about property. Let the baby mama do her thing. As long as you're not part of the family and you're not married there, just let the family be. I wouldn't be surprised if that was a banner account for either that Patricia or Catherine. Another one said the baby mama should just speak out so we can hear her side of the story as well. Another one said, I'm so annoyed with girlfriends trying to claim dead bodies. Please, if the family accepts you, okay. If the baby mama is there, please pave the way to the mother of the child. Another one said, after killing a cycling guy on the road because he was drunk, I don't know where that one is coming from. Another one says, you should all understand the story. Muffin has been Kevin's girlfriend till he met his death. And whatever Muffin is trying to do is to help Kevin's family bury their son at home, because the baby mama, who was not even in the picture, together with her mother, wants to bury Kevin at Langata Cemetery. Yet Kevin has his ancestral home. The baby mama is the one who is fighting for the property, claiming that she is Kevin's wife. So this matter was amplified more when the family got to do an interview on LYNN NGUGI's channel. So LYNN spoke to Kevin's grandmother, spoke to Kevin's aunt, and Kevin's cousin. So let's just hear what they had to say. But in a summary, Muffin talked about how she met Kevin, how Kevin pursued her till she gave in, and they were in a relationship for like 8 months. And then she also talked briefly about the events that led up to the fateful day that Kevin met his death. So let's just see what they had to say.
Juu nikiamka nilijipata niko kwa Kahil, gari ilistopia mahali pale chini, nikaona mwili ya Shan imelala hapo na Kevin ilikuwa imelala hapo kando ya gari. Best friend ya Kevin alikuwa ametoka, alikuwa amepeleka Erika hosi.
Nani walipokea mwili ya Kevin?
Kuna a cousin to Kevin aka-communicate na Kate, but wakapigwa na shosho Erika, wakaambiwa wasitoe mwili hadi afike. So wakufika akasema ati Patricia ndo baby, yeye ndo ako na right ya kureceive the body. Na ndo hapo ndo akapewa hizo makaratasi.
Are you worried they might finally bury Kevin in Langata?
I'm not worried as per se now, because there's a court injunction whereby the body cannot be removed from KU. For Erika, like I said earlier, the mom can decide where to lay her, because she said she'll be laid in Machakos. Well and good. The same way when I say Erika will be laid in Machakos is the same way we are fighting for Kevin to be laid in Murang'a. Yes.
So all you want is for Kevin to be laid to rest here.
That is all we want.
So I'm with Shosho here, and she's also concerned about Kevin's properties.
Which property?
The house that is there.
You know, those are matters they should go to court about, because they don't even know what's going on. There's so much going on behind the door.
But have you reached out to Shosho? Because I'm thinking if you
Like, that's what I'm saying. I have been trying for long, and that's what I'm telling you. I can't discuss these things right now.
Wamesema wamekuwa wakikupigia. Umekuwa ukipigiwa simu?
Hakuna. Hawa ni kutanganya.
Hata mara moja?
Hapana. Mimi kama aunti ya Kevin naweza uliza Catherine. Catherine, wewe ni nani kwetu? Ni kwa nini unatesa mamangu na unaona ni mzee? Ni kwa nini wewe huwezi taka sisi familia tuamue venye tunataka? Ni kwa sababu Kevin hawezi pelekwa Langata tukiwa na shamba ya kumzika, hatuwezi itikia na hatuwezi.
episode of Tales of Wanjiku. And yes, Tales of Wanjiku is back by popular demand. And the story today brings me all the way to Muranga, where I will be visiting one family. And I'm sure a majority of you now are aware of this accident that happened that involves the passing of Instagram model Shan, a gentleman by the name Kevin, and his daughter Erica. But now it appears there is a conflict between Kevin's family and Erica's grandmother. And few questions that people are asking. Number one, why is it that Erica's grandmother wants Kevin to be buried in Langata, where else his mother has been laid to rest here in Muranga? And also, why is it that she's still living in Kevin's house and she will not let Kevin's family access the property? And of course, I did get in touch with her and she promised to extensively share her side of the story. But by the time we were filming and by the time I got to speak to her, she also alleged that Kevin's uncle was lying to the family. Kevin uncle disputes all that. And also she asked, which properties are you guys talking about? But how is she still in that house if at all she does not understand what properties people are talking about? We will also be hearing from Muffin's mother. Muffin is a girl that has been cyberbullied by so many people, and the mother will be talking to us about her daughter and also her relationship with Kevin. And I always say the essence of Tales of Wanjiku is to make sure that justice is served. So we can always assure you that once we touch a story, we will not rest until justice has been served. So stay tuned, listening on a couple of people that we interviewed here in Muranga. And I hope, as Erica's grandmother promised, she can also give us her side of the story. We tried calling Patricia, Erica's mother, a couple of times, but of course she did not pick our calls. And I'm
but people know me as Muffin Mungai juu ya Instagram.
Najina Muffin.
Ilitoka high school, watu wakienda funkin nilikuwa natumana tu queen cakes. So people started calling me Muffin.
Okay.
So, hapa penye tuko ni kwa shosha Kevin. The reason we are here,
So unajua Shosh?
namjua.
What kind of a person is she?
Wali ni accept, so pia mimi nawapenda tu mjaya.
Okay.
The reason we're here today ni kuna shida Kevin bado hajazikwa. Hata Erica bado hajazikwa. Now the issue is the side of the baby mama who was not in the picture when I knew Kevin. Sasa wamekuja wameclaim yeye ndo bibi ya Kevin na wamechukua permits, mwili yake, kila kitu wao ndo wana follow up. So wanapanga kuzika Kevin Langata. Which is weird, juu mama Kevin amezikwa huko. Na Kevin ameishi tu akiongelea mama yake every single time alikuwa anaongelea my mom. So the best thing sisi tunaweza mfanyia ni kumzika kando ya mama yake. Which has become an issue with the side of the baby mama.
What do they want?
They want, okay, their excuse is wanasema ati Kevin akizikwa huko ni mbali, ati watu wakitaka kumuona ni distance, ati Langata ndo watu wengi wametoka Nairobi. But in my point of view, wanataka death certificate because they want to inherit Kevin's vitu zenye aliachwa na mamake.
Hizi ni vitu gani tunaongelelea?
The house, he had a couple of houses, shamba za huko Thika. I met Kevin in October last year, nje ya Westlands. Tulikuwa tumetoka Bahama Bridge, kulikuwa na concert. But sasa walikaa hapo kwa gari, walikuwa tu wanaweka music, wanafinya venye watu make noise na gari, so kulikuwa na hiyo connection. So nikaenda huko nikangoja phone call yake. Alikuwa anakuja kunivisit job like every single time. Alikuwa ananiambia excuse me, amekuja garage, sijui ameenda Yaya, but alikuwa anakuja kuniona job. Na hadi alikuwa anakuja na Erica.
The daughter.
Yes. She was amazing. She was such a good soul. Mazishi ndo ikue issue. Hiyo siku tulitoka kwa nyumba. Okay, the night before, Kevin hakuwa he wasn't in his right mind. Juu tulienda out akakunywa, alikuwa anashinda tu akisema ati anaona mama yake akimwongelesha. Even the days before alikuwa anashindwa kulala na ananiambia ati anaona mama yake kwa dream. So he never used to sleep, alikuwa analala mchana. So the day before, akaenda akakunywa alafu akalala, akaamka 3 the full hiyo Friday aliamka 3 mchana. Akaamka tu akasema ama tuende Mombasa. Kevin alikuwa tu ana make decisions out of nowhere. Na uwezi mwambia hapana, ukimwambia hapana ataenda bila wewe. So akasema tungoje mama atoke shule twende Coast. Tukatoka tukachukua gari tukaenda car wash. Tukaenda bank aka withdraw. And then tukarudi home kuchukua mtoto. Akaniambia anaita best friends wake, so mimi niita best friend yangu. So I called Shan Wanita. Akaniambia niko na boyfriend yangu kama kuna space yake.
Shan was your best friend?
She was my best friend. So they came, tulianza journey around saa 2.
Ya jioni.
Walikuwa wamesema wata drive in intervals. Kevin drive hadi Machakos alafu ape best friend yake anaitwa Don aendelee ku drive. Kufika hapo salama ndo akalose, sijui alifanya nini. Like hakuwa anajua kuna bend, akatoka kwa barabara akaenda kwa pavement. So akihepa pavement ni kama alitoka na force. So akaenda anaangalia sasa ile side ya barabara wall. Akiangalia wall akajaribu tena kuturn aondoke wall arudi kwa barabara, gari kaanza kuturn. Sikusikia sauti ya mtu yote kwa gari, hata siwezi kuexplain hiyo time nini nilikuwa ina happen. But sikuwa conscious, nilirushwa, sijui nilitokea na dirisha gani, but nilirushwa nje ya dirisha. Juu nikiamka nilijipata niko kwa kahil, gari ilistopia mahali pale chini, nikaona mwili ya Shan imelala hapo. Na Kevin ilikuwa imelala hapo kando ya gari. Best friend ya Kevin alikuwa ametoka, alikuwa amepeleka Erica house. And then I don't know what happened after that. I guess nilizima tu tena. Tukakujiwa na pro box ilikuwa na maskari. Nile niko rada alafu siko rada, but walioko kwa boot nilikuwa nasikia Kevin akijaribu alikuwa na strain to breathe. Kufika hosi, si tukapelekwa room different tudumbe masindano za uchungu. Kevin waliwekwa kwa room ya kwanza, yeye na Shan, but I think Shan wasn't breathing. Hatujaikaa chini tukaongea hiyo story na boyfriend yake juu yeye ndo alimpata wa kwanza. So mimi after kudungwa sindano nikaamka, tulikuwa na friend ya Kevin anaitwa Kata, nikamwambia Kata nishikilie, sikuwa naweza kutembea na mguu. Nikamwambia Kata nipeleke niende nione Kevin. Kata akaanza kulia akaniambia acha hizo mafu hizi muona sasa. Nikamuuliza unaniambia nini?
Kata ni nani?
Alikuwa bado friend ya Kevin. Akaniambia mafu acha hizo uwezi muona sasa. Nikamuuliza mbona? Nikamwambia siako tu hii room utanishikilia tu nitafika. Akaniambia usikie wamepeleka Kevin morgue ametuacha. Tukaanza kulia. Kutoka hapo sikumbuki nini happen juu tulipelekwa kwa ambulance tulete Erika Mpisha. Time tulifika Mpisha. I don't want to say Kate didn't show any concern for Kevin, but
Who is Kate?
Oh, Kate is the mom to the baby mom.
The mother in the mama ya Patricia. Shosho ya Erika.
Yes.
Okay.
But inaeleweka because it was in a rush kupeleka Erika. But even after that alikuja kuniona ward but hakuniuliza anything about Kevin. So ndo tukiwa hosi tukapigiwa simu tukaambiwa amevunja mlango yetu ya room. Sasa hapo ndo nikaanza kujiuliza maswali.
Tupeleke pole pole. Shosho ya Erika amevunja mlango ya room. Room ya nani?
Room yenye tulikuwa tunalala na Kevin.
Kwa hii nyumba.
Okay, so that interview is about 2 hours long. I'm going to link it below if you want to know the further details. So she carried on to say, after somebody informed her that Kate, that is Patricia's mother, broke into Kevin's room because she was residing in that house, she started connecting dots. So she remembered Kevin had stopped eating the food that was prepared by Kate at some point because he claims he used to feel hallucinated whenever he ate her food. Then the other thing she brought up was when Kevin passed on, she called the morgue, that is Kate, to instruct them not to allow anybody to view Kevin's body until Patricia, her daughter, gives authority, because she informed them that Patricia was the legal wife, as in now a widow, Kevin's widow. So this caused Kevin's grandma to be barred from viewing his body until Patricia gave an okay. So she also said this Patricia woman had been absent for the 8 months that she dated Kevin. And she said the only time she saw her was during Erica's birthday. And she's actually the one who coaxed her to attend the event. And then she also said how she had a very good relationship with this Catherine woman, because this Catherine actually told her how out of all the girlfriends Kevin had, she was the best. And she also used to gossip about her daughter, Patricia, who is wayward, with Muffin. And that's why Muffin was very surprised that after Kevin's passing, she became cold. And it's as if they were enemies all along. So LYNN actually called Kate, like you've seen on the snippets, and this Kate woman, for some reason, couldn't speak to LYNN at length when she called her on that interview, but she promised LYNN that she was going to get back to her with her side of her story. But up to yesterday, she has never gotten in touch with LYNN. But then yesterday there was good news. There was a ruling from the courts that granted Kevin's grandma the permit to bury the guy. So let's just see what Muffin posted on her TikTok.
The circumstances allow. Number 4, the body of the deceased, Kevin Mwaniki Munene, shall be released to the plaintiff, Gracia Wanjiru Irongo, for purposes of burial at the family graveyard in Muranga County. The body of the minor ETW shall be released to the first defendant, that is the minor's biological mother, for burial at her ancestral land or any other place which is convenient to the first defendant, but the dignity and with the dignity that the minor deserves. The personal documents in respect to the minor shall equally be released to facilitate the burial. Number 4, all the parties from both sides of the families of the deceased and their friends shall take part in the burial planning where circumstances permit, and the final send-off in both burial venues.
It's happy news now, but people owe Muffin an apology. The guys who were bullying her on social media, because if it was not for her, this matter would have not been resolved. And Catherine and Patricia, who were trying to pull the first one, would have managed to secure Kevin's properties. So I hope justice will be served all the way. But I hope Kevin's cousins and aunts will help their grandmother inherit the properties smoothly, because she's an elderly woman. So the lawyers who are helping her with the process might also turn against her and take advantage of her. So I'm going to link the 2 videos, like I've said, below. And I'm also going to link a video I did 3 months ago about a cartel that targets prime properties belonging to absent owners and elderly people. That this matter reminds us is why it's crucial to have legal documents and anything related to property and assets properly registered and documented, and to also have wills in place that state exactly who gets to own the assets in case an owner dies. Another thing is the importance of verifying any individual that presents themselves as next of kin. You see, like in this case, if the morgue had insisted on this Catherine woman and Patricia providing their IDs and any documents linking them to Kevin, they wouldn't have been able to give those instructions that barred Kevin's next of kin from viewing his body. Another thing is the importance of educating close relatives about your estate plans, but this is relatives that you trust, so that in case something happens to you, there's no confusion and there's no potential, or to minimize the potential of fraud. Another thing is people need to be very cautious about entering into shared ownership arrangements with the non-family members when it comes to property issues, because I don't know why Kevin allowed that Catherine woman to move into his property. Because if you listen to the whole interview, there's a point where Muffin said Kevin tried to evict Catherine, but she said because she pays bills, she has a right to reside in that property. So if they had like a legal agreement whereby it's clearly stated that she is a tenant, there wouldn't have been that confusion. But you see, now she's trying to claim that she owns the property because she helped to pay bills. But if you use your common sense, anybody is required to pay bills for their residence, whether it's rented accommodation or whether you own the residence we are talking about. And another thing is people need to keep their documents securely. Like in this case, if this Patricia and Catherine managed to retrieve documents from Kevin's bedroom, it means the guy hadn't thought of keeping those documents in a safe place, like a safe custody provided by some banks. So that's something that people need to watch out for. So I don't know what you people think. Do you think this Catherine woman was trying to pull a fast one? Do you feel sorry for Muffin? And do you think Muffin, if Muffin was not in the picture, Catherine would have managed to get away with transferring all the properties under Kevin's name to herself? So let me just know all your thoughts in the comment section below. Like and share this video. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so to help my channel grow. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.